Downtown for some live music. And there's nothing like going backstage and down the hall for a VIP pass to the inside information and interviews with the bands, singers, and songwriters that you enjoy. Welcome to Hall Around Town Radio's Backstage Hall Pass, a showcase of homegrown talent, mixing independent music with personal interviews and a behind-the-scenes look at our music community. Backstage Hall Pass is your front row center seat to some great conversation with the area's most talented artists. Whether you like rock, blues, folk, country, or R&B, Backstage Hall Pass delivers you a daily dose of the stories behind the music. And now, here's the host of our show, Scott Hall.
Good afternoon, everybody. We finally got access here to the Book of Face and to YouTube. Thank you for the interweb gods for letting us get on today and do our thing. How y'all doing out there? Hopefully you're doing all right. Let's see what we can do here about getting this thing up and see what you guys are doing. If you're out there, make a comment. Let me know where you are. Chris Reese in the house. How you doing, Chris? Good to have you with us. Anybody else out there? What do we got here? Dave Worthington. I love your daily humor. I do. I love your daily humor. Top 5 Tuesday today. We're going to have a little bit of fun with this one. So be ready. We did it earlier in the year, like at the beginning of the season. Now we're going to see how you feel after the season is over. And that's outdoor concert season as it is. But we'll chat with you in just a minute. We're looking for your comments today and drop them in there as we ask for them, if you will. But first and foremost, I got to say hi to Mark Robinson from Sweet Sister Mercy, who's in the house. Happy Tuesday to you. Steve Downey has joined us today. Good to have you with us. Glenn has checked in on the Tube of You, kind of like the Book of Face, but the Tube of You YouTube channel. Thanks for dropping in today, guys. The notifications look like they went out. I got them, so hopefully a few people will join us here. Wouldn't let us on, and then finally did about 3 minutes after. So that's how it works. It is how it works. How's everybody today? Stephanie Rumpke, thank you for dropping in. Chris Reese says sup. That's all I get out of him is sup. Well, I'll tell you what's sup, Chris Reese. It's Top 5 Tuesday. That's what's up. Patrick O'Neill, good day today. Good to see you. So, winter's here. Damn it. Winter has arrived. Mr. Clown School, how are you? Thanks for dropping in. Good day to you as well. Marie, thank you for being here. Good to see you. Actually, the kitty cat in your icon there. I will tell you, winter's here. So we have today's show is going to feature in Top 5 Tuesday your votes for your favorite concert venue, medium size, I will say, to large size. We're not going to talk about outdoor bars and those kind of things. I don't want to get into that peeing match, as they say. So we're going to get into this one, though, and talk about concert venues that you may have seen or not seen concerts at this season. And, we're talking about, Riverbend, the Rose, PNC Pavilion, the Phrase, River's Edge. I can go on and on. But it's time for your votes. It is. And if you vote for them, I'll tally up the votes. We'll see who's going to take the top 5 today. That's how it's going to work. I can give you my top 5, but that's how it is. Hello to my daughter, Brittany, saying hola, hola, Brit, hola. Jimmy Kilroy, thank you for dropping in. The Irish are here. Good, always good to have you. And Glenn's saying the Rose, so I'll give the Rose a vote. There we go. And Steve Downey, we're talking outdoor. I know Bogarts, but outdoor summertime venues. Since summer is over, where did you enjoy seeing outdoor concerts the most is what we're looking for today on Top 5 Tuesday. And yeah, I'm writing some down here as they come in. So if you have one, throw it out there. Again, we're not talking about bars. Okay. We're not talking about night spots, bars, and local establishments, because that always ends up in a fight. And people get mad at me for not making them number one. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not. Yes. Freetown City, West Africa. Kelvin has joined us again today. Thank you for watching. And yeah, does that say I'm back? Or is that supposed to say I'm black? That's what I want to know. But he's watching from Freetown City, West Africa, which means we're globally transmitting today, which I love. That's cool. Yes. Chris Reese, is anything your bag? I'm telling you, I gotta positive you up sometimes, Chris. You've been to outdoor concerts. I know you have. We're talking large to medium venues today, so we'll throw places like River's Edge and Hamilton in there and those kind of places today. So throw the votes out if you have them, people. In the tri-state, I have a party flannel on. Yeah, it's cold. It's cold out. Hi, Kara. Thank you for dropping by today. Let's see what Patrick O'Neill has to say. Didn't go to any outdoor show. Man, this is really gonna tank then. Nobody went to outdoor shows. Are you kidding me? I think Glenn went to 400 of them. John says the Rose. There's another vote for the Rose. All right, we'll take it. All right. And if you're just joining the show, we're looking for your favorite outdoor concert venues. You know, medium to large size. I don't want to hear about Kramer's and Heather's and all that. We already know they do a great job of doing outdoor music in the summertime, but anybody that may bring a off the beaten path national act in or something like that, we're looking for your votes today. Mike Coons says North Park. There's one I did not have on the list, but it's right. Like I could hit it with a rock from my house. I can hear the shows from there at my house. North Park in Centerville or in Springboro. I'm sorry. And of course, there's Stubbs Park in Centerville as well. I was just there Sunday for the firefighters memorial. Yes, he works at that. Mike does doing sound there and production and all those fun bands that come through there. Do a lot of tribute bands there over the summertime, but it's all free. It's in the park. It's a good thing. And Chris Reese said he went to Riverbend one time. Would you give that a vote then, Chris Reese, or not? Is my question. Would it be a vote? Gary Leisure giving Riverbend a vote. I'm writing these down so I can put little slashes next to them. Riverbend getting a vote. All right, I'll take that as we go. I'm going to give it a vote since Chris Reese mentioned it. We'll give it one. I'm not a huge fan of Riverbend either, and I can tell you it's just the getting in and out part. The venue's nice, but the getting in and out part is difficult sometimes. And Kara went to the Rose for the first time. Yes. So, Kara, you giving the Rose a little chance there? I'm going to give votes based on what you guys say. All right, I am. Let's see what else we've got. Tanya says Riverbend because it's cheap to Uber there for you. It wouldn't be cheap to Uber there for me. I can tell you that. I don't even want to know what that would cost. She says it's always a party. All right, I'll give Riverbend another vote. There it is. We'll take them today as we talk on Top 5 Tuesday about your favorite places over the summer you went to see concerts. We're not talking about live local music in the bar scene. We're talking about concerts today, medium to large scale shows. Let's just leave it at that. What else we got? Kara went to Riverbend. It's not bad when you have a seat, she said. Okay, well, I'm going to give Riverbend another vote. Every time you mention them, I'm giving them a vote. Stubbs Park, Miamisburg on the river. Levitt is one in Dayton that a lot of people talk about. So we'll give Levitt a vote. And we'll give Stubbs a vote. There we go. How about that? And Miamisburg on the river. That's an interesting little venue. But we'll take it. I mean, it's not a little venue. It's actually got a lot of places if you bring your own lawn chair and stuff. Miamisburg. The River Concert Series. What's up, Carrie? How are you? Thanks for being here. Carrie says the Rose is the best. I'll take a vote for the Rose then on that one. Dave Worthington says Bellbrook Park. Let's limit this to 1,000 people or more. How's that? Can we do that? We'll just put it at that. Bellbrook Park, nice place, local music. Good stuff they do down there. Ernie Havens puts on some great bands, but yeah, we'll drop that one off the list. It's never going to get the votes anyway. So if you're out there, I'm looking for your votes today for your favorite place that you saw a concert, outdoor music over the summer, because, you know, summer has come to an end. Good afternoon, Patrick Witt. Thank you for dropping by today. I'm watching the comments roll in here. Kara throwing another one at me. Yeah. All right. I didn't see Liz's comment if Liz said that. I didn't see her comment if she made one. I don't know. Hey, Matt Matheny, I figured out. Let me show you how you can go become not a Facebook user on my page, because for some reason you're glitching here as this is a group for you instead of it being a page that you follow. I don't know if maybe you don't follow it. Maybe you don't like it. There's something going on the page, but let me show you what I found out here, and I'll put it in there. We'll throw that up. If you'd like to comment on the stream, you need to give StreamYard permission to access your name and picture, StreamYard.com/Facebook. That's how it works. So again, that is, go to this, StreamYard.com/Facebook, and it'll ask you, is it okay for them to use your icon off Facebook? And then if you're responding to a group that does a video or anything else, it'll work that way if they use the StreamYard platform. So there is what we found out. How about that? How about that? Hey, Chris Reese, if you're still out there, looking forward to a Dat Band show with our friends from the Prince Experience, Gabriel and all of them there. They're great people. You're going to enjoy working with them if you haven't already. And that's going to be a great show at the Blue Note coming up weekend after Thanksgiving. It is. So we're looking for your favorite place to see outdoor concerts this summer that, let's just say 1,000 or more. Okay. 1,000 or more people. We'll leave it at that. Glenn's not going to do that because I'll give it a vote. That's your least favorite place. Well, it's either PNC or Riverbend, I would think, maybe. Glenn, I will say there's one that we went to this summer that I'm going to give a vote to, and that's Lawrenceburg's outdoor venue. And down in the park there at Lawrenceburg near the casino and all that, it's a beautiful outdoor music area. And we got to see JJ Gray there. It was fantastic. Hi, Amy Zahora. How are you? And since Amy's on here, let me throw in there, since Amy's on here, let me throw in there Austin Landing, because they've had some events that had outdoor music and well over 1,000 people attending those. That's how it works. So there you are, Matt. Try that, if you will, and maybe it'll let you come on as Matt Matheny now and not Facebook user, which I can see, which is very interesting. It is. I got it now, Kara. I understand. I'm a little slow today. I am. Randy, I want to say hi to you and let you know that your sound is remarkable. You did a great job over the weekend, and you were dialed in, my friend. CD quality there. Good stuff. And Glenn says Lawrenceburg is really great. I'll agree with that. We'll give Lawrenceburg a vote too, because we're doing top 5. So if you have more than one, throw it in there. And what do we have? Hi, Kevin Cooper. One of my favorite people from the Bell and the Bear Thursday Night Jam. Mr. Kevin Cooper, one of the hosts there. And he's with us. Kara agrees with Austin Landing. Okay, well, I'll give Austin Landing another vote then. So right now, the Riverbend is in there with 5. The Rose at 4. Nobody has said the Phrase Pavilion yet. That's interesting, isn't it? Got one Levitt getting another vote. That's 2 for them. We're going to keep the votes going today. What's up, Mickey Evans? How are you? Yes. So if you have a favorite place you saw a concert over the summer outdoors, we would like to hear about it. We're trying to keep summer alive here for just another day if we can. And that's what we're doing for Top 5 Tuesday. And then we'll give you the final total here in just a minute. North Park in Springboro, another great place that Mike Kuntz does production at there. River's Edge, Phrase, we've got on the board. Miamisburg River Park, that's another one. So, yeah. And Andrew Brady, yeah, I've been hearing a lot about it. I've not had a chance to be there yet. Saw a lot of like Foo Fighters pictures, I think, from there and all that, the outdoor area. The only thing I have to say about the outdoor area from the photos I've seen is it just looks flat. And that amazes me that it's built flat like that, because how do the people in the 74th row back there on the ground see is my question. Maybe I'm wrong. Stephanie Rumpke says Lawrenceburg is nice. Well, I'll give that a vote then. Lawrenceburg creeping up there. It's a nice venue. It is easy to get in and out of. A lot of fun. And, you know, what are some of the factors that affect you going to an outdoor show? I mean, one of them is there's a ton of shows at Riverbend. For us, it's the distance and the fact that it takes so long to get out of Riverbend. And I haven't been there enough to learn all the secrets. Some people tell me park at the casino, do things like that. But, yeah, Riverbend is a nightmare for us because by the time we're out on a show and all that, it's 2 or 3 in the morning before we get home. And that's a long day the next day, especially if it's a school night. It is. So a few more of you, throw them in there if you have any. We're taking your votes for your favorite outdoor concert venue that holds 1,000 or more, basically. We're not looking for the local bar and grill or the local bar that has outdoor seating in the summer and those kind of things, because that, like I said, always gets to be a little bit of a nightmare. And hey, just to let you know too, while you're thinking about posting something, I want to let you know that Stephanie Maples from Don't Tell Steve is going to join us here very soon on our Wednesday with the Band segment, talking about her show at Pullman Lanes for Halloween. And also then Chelsea Calloway of Chelsea and the Chain. They're slated to be on the show, and Britt Lightning from Vixen going to join me as well. So we'll get you the dates on that when they get pinned down and put it out on our page, so to speak. Glenn says VIP park. Well, Glenn, everything VIP is the trick with you. You got to go with Glenn. You do. Stephanie says distance is usually the biggest issue. Yes, it is. And Yellow Springs for Dave Chappelle. Wow. I'm going to write that down. We will. Dave Chappelle. 1. So, yeah, we saw a lot of shows this summer outdoors, and, you know, the Rose is one of our favorites, obviously. Lawrenceburg was great. I'll say that. When you go to a show, you expect it when you go to a stadium show. And like we saw Motley Crue, Def Leppard, Poison, Joan Jett, all that down there at the stadium. And that's huge. Billy Joel, Great American Ballpark, huge, you know, and you learn to expect, if you're not up front, you're going to be watching that show on the screens. That's what the video production is all about in those kind of events. And you do a lot of people watching too and listening, you know, and I've seen people comment, well, I'm not going to that kind of show. If I want to watch it on TV, I'll watch it at home. I agree, you know, but something about being there, being in the crowd, having fun, paying $10 for a beer. It's just so much fun. It is. It is. So a few more moments here for you to comment, and then I'm going to check out of here. I have to host trivia tonight at Mr. Burroughs Tavern, and that's what my buttery voice is going to do, as somebody described it the other night. Thank you for that. I wouldn't call it that at all, but they did. So we'll just use that for a while. What's up, Butch? How are you? We're talking about your favorite outdoor concert venues here on Top 5 Tuesday today. If you guys are just joining us, we're looking for venues that hold over 1,000 or more medium to large scale shows, you know, from has-beens on the national circuit to major acts. We're looking for your comments. Hollywood, how are you? He's going to say River's Edge, I bet, because he spends some time there. And certainly River's Edge is a great venue. I've seen some great shows there and enjoyed it. And it's a nice place down there in Hamilton. It is. And they're working on it all the time. I think they're working to expand it, cover the stage more, some things like that. So hi, Melissa. Thanks for joining the party today. We appreciate you dropping in. Hollywood, how you doing, my friend? You doing all right? Billy Sutherland from White Knuckle Weekend has stepped in. I knew Hollywood would give his hometown a vote there with River's Edge. Absolutely. Absolutely. So a few more minutes to get your votes in. We'll tell you who wins this thing. Right now, it's a neck and neck race between the Rose and Riverbend. Yes. And there's another Rose vote. I'll give that a vote. Keep them coming, guys. If you want to pump up the votes here for one or the other, tell me about it, and I'll throw it in the old tally. Because I'm going to tell you mine. I mean, I know what mine are, but some of you may not like that. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for your comments. It's slow today, folks. It's cold. It's slow. Tomorrow, whatever, Wednesday. I'm going to have a good topic tomorrow, though. I saw Garth at Paul Brown as well, Perry. Well, after we got in there, after the storms and everything subsided, it was a great show. We were there on that stormy night. So I'll give Paul Brown Stadium a couple votes there for me and you. Kara says Rose is better than Riverbend. Okay, thank you for that. I'll take it. I did see John Waite, Men at Work, and Rick Springfield at the Phrase this year. I think that might have been the only Phrase show we attended this year. We used to have season tickets to the Phrase, but it got a little interesting there. I'll just say that. I think they're working on improvements. They're trying to keep up with the Rose and get rid of some of the Gestapo tactics at the door and in the venue itself. Yeah, it was a little over the top security wise. Hollywood giving the Icon one. Okay, somebody talk to me because I've not been to Icon, Andrew J. Brady, whatever. Is that the same location or is that separate? That's what I want to know. Because I've not been there yet. I really feel stupid not being there, but it was a busy summer. So we didn't get a chance to go. So, oh, yes, that's right. Mrs. Hall Around Town corrected me and said we saw Travis Tritt at the Phrase. So we were there twice this year. How about that? Hi, Anthony. Thank you for dropping in. We're talking today about your favorite outdoor concert venues. Okay. And Kevin says Phrase needs a roof. Okay. I'm looking. It's some Judas Priest Monday night. The same Judas Priest Monday night. I don't know what that is. I'm lost. Somewhere I lost it in the comments, but I'll get to it here. And Kevin says it's separate. Okay, thank you. All right. And anybody else? Keep the comments rolling, people. Last chance here because we're about done with this one. We don't often just take votes. We usually come up with some fun musical topic or this, that, or the other. Who had the best guitar solo or who had the best, who was the best drummer of all time, all those things. But today, since it's cold out, we thought we'd throw in there a little remembrance of summer. And Melissa says River's Edge and Hamilton getting another vote. There we go. All right, River's Edge. Where's that one out on my list here? Let's get it on there. All right, that one's got it going on. Yes. Hollywood says Red Rocks. Well, I said Tri-State before you came on, but I would agree. Dayton Hare Arena is not still around, Steve Webb. Where have you been? Yeah, it went down years ago. It's now a flat piece of gravel. But it was a great concert venue in its day. It was a great concert venue in its day. Yes. I love Dayton Hare Arena. Saw some unbelievable acts there. Used to do production there. In fact, I had the opportunity to run stage monitors for Marshall Tucker. And this little girl opened that show. And nobody knew who she was. Nobody cared who she was. She came out and sang 3 or 4 songs. And her name was Pat Benatar. And then she came over and sat and chatted for a while. And yeah, boy, did she blow up, huh? Yes, sir. Okay. Icon and Andrew J. Brady were the same, but they actually dropped the Icon and wanted it to only be Andrew J. Brady. Now, thank you for that clarification, Patrick O'Neill. Yes. Steve Webb saw his first concert there in 1973. Boy, are you old, Steve. I saw my first one there, I think in 1978 or 9, though. So I'm old too. Yeah, I saw, I think it might have been Van Halen. Not positive. Hi, Cricket. How are you? And Amy saw her first concert at Hera. Who'd you see, Amy? Yeah. Kara love says love. All right. And Steve Webb said Rush. There we go. All right. So final time to vote. You've got 1 minute left to vote before I check out here. We give you the totals today and move on this Tuesday from our studios. We get a lot of work done here in the studio today, though, and some neat things coming down the pike. We've got some new music loaded up and ready to play for you on future shows of our local musicians, which is going to be fun. And you'll enjoy some of that. I got some from Joe Coles, got some more from Benny Bodine. And if you're a musician and you want to throw something at us, send it to me and we'll get it put on the show as well. What's Roger got to say? Saw Zappa twice at Hera. Well, yeah, that's indoors, but yeah, appreciate it. We are voting today for Mr. Webb. Since you came in late to the party, we are voting today for the best outdoor concert venue, 1,000 seats or more, 1,000 people or more. So we're not looking for places that are fun like Kramer's or Heather's or any of that. We're including, though, the places that do have outdoor concerts, such as, Westchester or Austin Landing in Miami Township, the Green, places like that that'll hold over 1,000 people. So if you want to vote, get your vote in right now. This is your last chance to get your vote in right about now. Yes, Roger said Hera. I got it. I read it right. I just didn't see it was misspelled. There you go. Yes, Jim McCarthy's late to the dance. My producer, Jim McCarthy, is in the house. Thanks for calling in yesterday, Jim. I appreciate that. Steve Webb gives another vote for Austin Landing. There we go. I'll throw that one in there. And we're getting ready to tally it up here. Interesting. All right. Hi, Lisa. Thank you for dropping by. Rooster Fries, how are you? From Rooster Fries Radio down in Hamilton, Ohio. Good to have you with us. Nobody said Timberwolf. I know. And, Timberwolf's back after many, many years of mothballs. Timberwolf. How about that? I'll write that one down. Yes, you can vote for yourself, Amy. You might as well. I'm going to give you a vote right now for it. Amy Zahoro puts on some great shows at Austin Landing every season. And yes, you can vote for yourself. Absolutely. Timberwolf was great back in its day. It was saw a lot of shows there way back when, but we're looking for this past summer who you got to see. So we didn't do as many outdoor concerts as we did in some years. Mrs. Hall around town and I were weekly, 2 or 3 times a week, but this year's been a little interesting. So we had to back some of that off a little bit, and it's just busy. I mean, there's a lot of busy things going on. And Amy, yeah, you got Austin up there. I mean, it took some votes today. In fact, let me see. I'm going to total these up right now, unless anybody has a last minute one. I'm going to give the totals here. And let me get the top 5 on our show. Wow, look at that. All right. Last chance to vote, folks. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. I can even put 30 seconds on the clock now. Isn't that interesting? Yes. Timberwolf. Another one. All right. Timberwolf's got a couple votes then today. Riverbend getting another vote from Mark Robinson. Okay. Take that. Wow. Man, this is a close race. It is. It is. Not 1,000 seats or more, Jim McCarthy, but thank you. Thank you for that. Yes. Whatever happened to Kentucky Speedway? They used to do outdoor concerts. It went away, didn't it? Aren't they just like closed up? I don't know. Anybody know that lives down there in northern Kentucky? Can they tell me? Anybody heard from Gary Schultes lately? I haven't seen him on the show in a few weeks. Yeah. Steve Webb giving River's Edge another vote. There we go. All right. How about that, people? Okay, time for the final tally. And let's see if we can get to your top 5 today. You voted for it. We're going to bring it to you here as soon as I can get it to work. Yes, sir. All right. Who's ready? I don't see any more votes. The Speedway's closed, Glenn said. Thank you. I quit following NASCAR several years ago, like a lot of other people did. But I guess that's too bad. That was probably the demise of some of NASCAR, but they used to get 100,000 people at these events and more. And now it doesn't look like they get a whole lot. But like every other professional sporting event, things go up and down. They do. All right, let's get to the top 5. You voted for it. Let me throw it at you here, and then I'm out of here. Heading to Mr. Burroughs Tavern tonight for trivia night. Tuesday trivia. It's Quiztastic, by the way. All right, coming in at number 5 today. Thank you for the drum roll, Jim McCarthy. Number 5, going to take the number 5 spot, River's Edge in Hamilton on our voters today. Getting that one. Number 4, Lawrenceburg, the outdoor venue in Lawrenceburg there in the park. It's a great venue, by the way. Good area to go see a show. And we had a great time with JJ Gray there. Glenn was there. A bunch of people were there we knew. So that's at number 4. Number 5, taking the number 5 spot. Got to give Amy a woohoo. Yes, for her great events like Pickle Fest and Taco Fest and all those with outdoor music and concerts at Austin Landing, taking the number 3 spot. Number 3 on the list today of the Tri-State's best outdoor concert venues. You're most welcome, Amy. We love you. You do a great job, man. Amy's one of the hardest working women in show business. Let me tell you, so much fun. Been there for a lot of shows, and she's put on some really good stuff. The food truck frenzies and those kind of things. Always has a beer garden and some good things there. If you get a chance next summer, visit Austin Landing in Miami Township, right off I-75. Easy to get to. All right, number 2 on our list today is going to be Riverbend. Riverbend taking the number 2 spot, which means...
And the winner is...
Wow, it's like a kingdom or something. The Rose taking number 1 for their covered venue and easy in and out. The Rose, good parking, all that stuff. Chuck, I'm glad to see you're doing better, buddy. Good to see you on here. Chuck in the house. Yes. And anytime, Amy, you know we're there for you anytime. One of these days, I'm going to be up there emceeing one of those events at Austin Landing. I'm telling you, I'm going to weasel my way into Amy's life. Congrats to the Rose, she said. Yes, the Rose, a great place to see a show. Nice staff, well-oiled machine, plenty of restrooms. The VIP experience there is really good. We had season tickets there last year, and the VIP area is really cool. And you never know who you're going to see back there either. You hang out back there, and you got your own bar and your own food and tables, and you know, maybe the Beach Boys just come out and start walking around chatting with people, and things happen. It's a lot of fun at the Rose. So Rose taking number 1. So going back through it again one more time, River's Edge at number 5, Lawrenceburg's outdoor venue at number 4, Austin Landing takes the number 3 spot, Riverbend at number 2, and the Rose. Thank you, viewers. We appreciate you. And yes, Steve Webb, you need to go to the Rose and check it out. Really, there's not a bad seat in the place. Not at all. Thanks for watching today, guys. We'll be with you tomorrow. Look for a time that it'll pop up on our page to tell you what time we're going to go live tomorrow. It may not be 5 o'clock because I'm still doing outdoor trivia at Heather's, even in this cold weather. The sides are on the tent, so we're going to be there finishing up our season of Name That Tune. Great times, great time. I'm heading down to see Marcy and Rick at Mr. Burroughs Tavern tonight and do a little Quiztastic trivia at 7. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you had a good time with us. We had a great time with you. We'll see you next time here at All Around Town Radio. Bye-bye for now.